Good example. Makes it 220. And I'm probably never folding like almost any flop ever versus him. Even if there's an ace, I'm never folding versus him right now. I would 4-bet him right here, but I'd rather fold and build up my image some more, build up a tighter image. I mean, I don't really need to rush to beat him just because he's playing so aggressively right now. There's no need for me to get into a shoving match or re-raising match with him. He'll probably just be giving me his money anyways. Jazzy Face just sat down. He's another higher stakes grinder. I think he grinds 25-50 games mostly out of the 6 max. My reads on him is that he's pretty tight and he seems to give me a lot of respect. He never really picks on me or really gets out of line at all versus me. Another thing I kind of wanted to talk about was what this guy has to think of me now is in terms of a value better, especially in situations like this. Do you remember the last hand we had like this, a very similar board texture, and I value bet second pair with a pretty good kicker. So that's going to allow me to, okay, he'll probably bet here, obviously. No, he checks. Well, anyways, I was going to say that basically since I can value bet so thin, like, and I'm going to be value betting so often, like, it's really hard for him to call with extremely weak hands because I'm value betting a lot, and I'm versus a person who's just checking down every river with their medium hands when they bet, and if they're calling flops with gut shots and straight draws, I mean, it's way easier to call because you know that they're only value betting top pair, and especially on a board like king high, there's really not too many kings I can have calling out a position from the blinds. Anyways, we have a new player here, Colmes UW. Haven't seen him before, trying to figure out where he's from. Where you from, man? Can't get my mouse to say. Unreal. Just doesn't show up. Okay. Gonna check on his tables right now as well. Find a player. Colmes UM. Playing a ton of tables. He is playing anything from 3-6 to 10-20 right now. That's a lot of tables. And he's playing like 7 or 8 tables, so especially three-handed, I think I'm just going to have like a really big edge on him because he's not going to be able to put as much thought into this game, pretty much. If you notice, like, they seem to just be like insta-folding, insta-calling, like not thinking about anything. Oh my god, it's ATM. So I'm going to 3-bet this guy here. Insta-fold. Easy raise with ace-5 off. Another new player, he obviously looks like another weaker one from Norway. Probably insanely aggressive. Only kidding, but I'm kind of not. Norwegians tend to be the most aggressive players from what I've experienced. Like I said earlier, Jazzy has like a really tight under the gun ranges, so like I'm never really messing around with him ever without the goods. Oh my god, it's ATM. Re-raises me the first hand, watch. Nope, never mind. Go ahead and c-bet. I actually c-bet that a little too small. My normal is about 120 into 150, so didn't mean to do that. Obviously an accident. looking, there's some more tables filling up on full tilt, but it looks like we have two pretty good tables already. Wow, King 7 like loves me. Did I seriously just get King 7 like 5 times in a row? Wow. Okay. You know, I'm gonna fold here. I've been really active at this table. King 7 off is just like shit right here, so. Another easy fold under the gun. And another easy raise on the button. Insta-fold. Insta-fold. Wow. So already you can kind of tell my game flow at the table is probably just going to be me running these guys over because they're playing like it's full ring. Negrodamus, really hard for him to continue on this board with a lot of his flat calling range here. Really hard. You got to realize he's probably 3-betting me with everything that hits that flop except like 9, 10, or maybe like, you know, a few 10s, but okay, pocket 3s. I'm probably going to be re-raising Negrodamus here. Just because pocket 3s might not be plus EV right here. Just flatting, especially if this guy's an aggressive player, which he actually isn't. And I'm easy fold on the left-hand table. What do I want to do here? I think I'm going to check. I can represent a fairly large range right here by checking. Like that. And also, you really can't discount King Jack from my range, or like Ace 10, because I would check raise a fair amount of those on the flop as well. So my ranges are pretty balanced, so he can't always be like, oh, every time he does this, he is this, or every time he does this, he is this. This guy insta-robot 3-bet me, but I mean, it's only 5-handed. I have pocket 8s on the button. I'm never really folding. Just the way that I saw him insta-do it, I mean, he might not really think of the table dynamic and just play every single hand the same, but he's, like, to me, it's like, when I see an insta 3-bet, I'm like, wow, that guy has ace king. Like, earlier on this table. This is going to be a really tough spot if he bets here. If I was him and I had ace king of clubs, I would definitely be getting all in here. Oh, gosh. That's just such a scary bet. This is a really, really sick spot. A really sick spot. I mean, I think... Oh, man, this is tough. Okay. My thoughts on this hand right here are that he either has ace king, ace jack, obviously with one club, or he has aces, kings, or like ace queen with a club. I'm not really sure what I want to do here, honestly. He insta-bet. He didn't even think, though. Insta-bet's half pot. Wow, this is a tough spot. Ah, man. I think I'm just going to pitch it. Really, really tough spot, though. I think it's really important to keep track of what hands he's doing that with on the turn, and I really don't have any reads on this guy. Man, if I could have just thought a little bit longer about that hand. I mean, I really didn't think that he had a monster, considering he just, like, insta-bet the turn, like, he didn't, like, think.